Good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss about the rotary intersection design. Okay, so last class we have started about the intersection design. No? So under the category one classification rotary intersection design, that design we have to discuss now. So roundabout, okay, or the rotary is an enlarged road intersection where all covering the vehicles are forced to move the round the large central island in one direction, like the clockwise direction. Okay, so the detailed study of the roundabout and the design are given in details. So a rotary, like a traffic island, is located in the center of the intersection to force the traffic movement in a clockwise direction and thus substitute weaving of traffic around the island, that instead of way of the directions, the direct crossing of vehicle pathways. So in a rotary, the crossing of vehicle is prevented by allowing all the vehicles to merge into the traffic streams around the rotary, and then the diverge of to the decided radiating roads. So the crossing conflict is eliminated and converted into weaving aspect. So the weaving is the combined movement of a merging and diverging of traffic streams moving in the same direction. So the weaving length is defined as the length of a section of a rotary in which weaving occurs. So see exactly meaning of the rotary intersection. So the circle based, we have to form it in of the road surface. Okay, so the four road. Okay, so here joined in across a single point. So this is the entry angle to weaving the section, then approach road like the outage rotary section, then exiting angle to weaving the section. So actually this is exactly the weaving length, then this is the weaving width. So then rotary island, then internal angle to weaving sections. So the intersection angle, then this is called weaving. So this is the way the driver can access the road from this road. So if he cross across the opposite road now, depend upon the situation you have to manage the area. Okay, so like this kind of approaches only we have give to driver to our cross one road to some other roads. So what are the factors deciding the selection of a rotary? So the following factors decided the selection of a safety in a road crossing, like first one is the traffic volume, second direction of turning of a traffic, then availability of either junctions nearby, then locality. So what are the types now? So the rotary island may be classified based on the shape of island structures and are as follows. So circular rotary, square rotary with like a rounded edge, then elliptical rotary with rounded edge, then rectangular rotary with rounded edge, then complex rotary with approaches based. So the shape and position of the rotary island depends on various factors such as number and the direction of the intersecting road and the traffic flow patterns. So the design of the rotary is developed by connecting the one-way entrance and exit roads to form a closed figures, so with a minimum weaving length when finalizing the shape of the rotary. So the traffic stream within the rotary should be identified. Some of the common shape and position of the rotary island are given below in the detail. So the other type of rotary such as tangent type like the following manner only. So see, if this is an unutilization area, okay, so the road are connected in this area na? So depend upon the situation, the mid of the portion we have to give in a proper alignment based on the angle formation. So this is a complex rotary intersection design. So then first one, circular rotary. So in circle based the rotary intersection we have to design established in mid of the road. So a circular rotary is suitable for intersecting where a road of equal importance intersection at approximately equal angles and carry approximately equal volume of traffic. So this is a circular rotary. Then square rotary, so with rounded edges. Okay, so the SR is nothing but square rotary is a modified form of the circular rotary, and it is composed of four straight rods or the four larger radius rods, so forming four sides of a square. A square rotary is as shown in the following manner. The advantages of this layer is that it is suitable for predominantly straight flow. So this is the square rotary intersection design. So in mid of the portion we are established based on the square. Then third one is the elliptical rotary, like with rounded edges. So the elliptical or elongated rotaries are provided to favor through the traffic to shoot the geometry of the intersecting roads or to provide the long weaving length. So this is the elliptical road section. Then next, the rectangular rotary with rounded edges. So the generally rectangular rotaries are not provided in high speed roads because the land required for rectangular are high. So hence for some special cases, okay, so we don't have any option. So from that area the rectangular rotaries are located. So this is the exactly picture part of the rectangular area rotary intersection. Then complex rotary with approaches. So see, here the flyover will be occur. So here the complex rotary, the centralized one we are established. So the complex rotary is designed and exiting of a large number of approaches. The layout of a tangent type mount but is shown is the figure. So like this only, and the layout of complex intersection already shown. Then the design of rotary intersection, the various factors to be considered in the design of traffic roundable are: first one is the shape of the rotary, design speed, radius of curvature, radius of the central island, then radius at exit area, entry and exiting angles, weaving length, weaving angle, width of carriageway, then width of rotary way, gradient, sight distance, then capacity of the rotary, then camber, traffic sign, highway lighting at rotary. So the 16 parameter we have to take more responsible at the time of doing the rotary intersection design. So we will discuss one by one the shape of the rotary. So the different types of rotary are circular, elliptical, turbine type, and the tangential type, etc. So the shape of the rotary can be selected based on the number of traffic lanes and the intersecting angles between the roads. So it is generally circular rotaries are adopted in most of the intersection areas. Then design speed, the IRC, so Indian Road Congress has recommended that the design speed of 40 km per hour for rotaries in the rural area and about 30 km per hour generally, like 32 km per hour per rotaries in urban areas, so and the restricted areas. In general, the design speed at any junction is taken as the value less than 50% of the design speed of the intersecting road in a rural area. So the radius of the curvature at entry point may be calculated by using the following formula: E plus F is equal to V squared divided by 127 R, where E is nothing but super elevation rate, F is nothing but friction factor, V is nothing but design speed in kilometer per hours, then R is nothing but radius of curvature at entry level of a rotary intersection. So in a rotary, it is not possible to provide an adequate super elevation on the roads. So and hence the value of E is equal to 0 in the above equation. So E plus F is equal to V squared by 127 R, and E is equal to 0 means we got only friction. Okay, so F is equal to V squared divided by 127 capital R. Then through that the radius of the curvature, so we have to cross multiply, then R is equal to V squared divided by 127 into friction. So the various values of friction recommended by IRC, like the design speed is 40 means the friction factor 0.43, whereas the design speed is 32 means the friction factor is 0.47. So IRC 1976. This is the design code books as recommended that the following range of radii, the lower value meant to ensure easy entrance of vehicle into the rotary at the design speed. So if design speed is 40 means the radius of the curvature 20 to 25 to 35, whereas the design speed is 30 means the radius of the curvature is 15 to 25. Then fourth one, radius of the curvature at exiting level. So the radius of curvature at exit should be larger than the radius of central island and radius of the curvature at entrance. So in general, radius of curvature at exit is 1.5 to 20 times the radius of curvature at entry level. Then radius of the curvature at exit is equal to 1.5 to 2 into radius of the curvature at entrance level. So in curvature of a rotary at the exit point, the centrifugal ratio P divided by W is equal to 0.2 to 0.4. So the radius of the central island, central island is kept larger than the radius of the curvature at the entrance. So the radius of the central island is equal to 1.33 into radius of the curvature at the entrance level. So entry and exit angle, the entry angle should be 60 degree if possible. The exit angle should be less than the entry angle. So the exit angle should be smaller in tangential ways. The viewing length, so the viewing length is measured along the center of the one-way road between the channelized island. In actual case, the length in which the vehicles may views in or view out may be shorter than this length. So no prescribed method is available to determine the viewing length, and the following approximate method is used. So this is the viewing angle. Okay, so see this angle we have to make. So this is called channelized island. So viewing distance, so through that the calculation of viewing length we have to do. So from the above figure, a little consideration is taking that a viewing movement is equal to the change in lateral displacement. So for practical purpose, it is assumed to be a radius of reverse curve capital R. From the figure, L square divided by 4 is equal to R square minus R minus W divided by 2 the whole power 2. The simple calculation, capital L is equal to root of the same formula, A square minus B square, no? So the root of 4 RW minus W square, where L is equal to viewing length, W is equal to transfer displacement in meter, R is nothing but radius of the curvature. If W is equal to R and L is equal to root of 3 into R. So the minimum and maximum viewing length we have to given. So the maximum viewing length and minimum viewing length, if V is equal to 32 km per hour now, so 30 meter we have to take, then speed is 40 km per hour now, we have to take 45 meter. Whereas the speed is 60 meter now, the minimum viewing length we have to take the V is equal to 40 km per hour now, we have to take the 90 meter. Then viewing angle. Okay, so based on this picture, okay, we have to form the viewing angle. So the L is equal to viewing distance, so L square by 4 is equal to R square minus R minus W divided by 2 the whole square, the previous formula, where L is equal to root of 3 into R, when L is equal to root of 4 into R W minus W square, where L is equal to viewing length in meter, that is the straight, where W is equal to transfer displacement in meter, R is nothing but a radius of the curvature of the path of vehicle. So the putting the transfer displacement as equal to the radius of the rotary. Then width of the carriageway, so the exactly we have to use in the road now, that is called carriageway, I said already in class. So 7 meter 2 lane means the radius of entry in meter is 25 to 35. The width of the carriageway at entry and exit meter is 6.5. okay, likewise all those things. Then width of the rotary carriageway, so exactly this is carriageway, the width we have to calculated with the entry level. So the width of the non-weaving section is E2, then width of the weaving section is W, then width of the non-weaving section, okay, so the W is equal to T1 plus E2 divided by 2 plus 3.5, where E1 is equal width of the entry in meter, E2 is equal width of the non-weaving section in meter. Then dead space, so exactly this area, okay, we didn't use this area, no, this space is called dead space. Then grades, so like it not be reach more than 2%, so the gradient wear shade, no, so that through that 2, okay, so 2% is not to be exited. Then side distance. So in a rotary intersection, the side distance should be adequate for vehicle first entering a rotary to see vehicle to this right at a safe distance. Then generally the side distance for the speed of about 30 km per hour to 40 km per hour should vary from 30 meter to 45 meter. Then capacity of the rotary we will discuss on the later, okay, in our class.